Didn't like the Kindle Fire? How about the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7? Infinity Blade is cheap, and how to use iOS apps to Black Friday like a boss. Today on App Judgment. This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by the 2012 Ford Fiesta.
Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews. I'm Mauricio Balvanera.
And I'm Jackie Talbot.
And are you shopping this Friday? Black Friday?
This Black Friday. Well, you know what? I'm usually a little bit too happy from my Thanksgiving festivities to go do anything.
That's true.
So, you know, plus, you know, the money thing.
The money thing is a problem.
Not the lack of.
I just don't want to wake up early and camp out.
That's the thing, is like people go crazy, and honestly, like there are some great deals as we are seeing with our fancy apps that you don't have to wait in line for.
I'm a bigger fan of Cyber Monday.
Absolutely.
Don't have to go anywhere. Just click, click, click. One thing that's not in the Black Friday deal so far that I've noticed is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7 Plus, unfortunately. This guy's pretty cool. So we looked at the Kindle Fire the other day, and Stephanie Chu was a big fan of it.
Right.
But we had a lot of comments. A lot of you guys were like, it's so sluggish.
Exactly.
Why are you giving Android love? Dude, sorry.
Can never do anything right for you guys.
I gotta say though, if you, I'm not saying this is a replacement for the Kindle Fire, but if you want something more powerful that's kind of the same form factor,
right.
Here it is. Yeah,
it's definitely compatible to a lot of the features of the Fire, and obviously it's Android. It's
rocking a dual-core 1.2 gigahertz processor. Like we said, 3.2 Android honeycomb. No physical buttons, of course, because it's doing the honeycomb thing. It's doing $400. It's not doing it. Costs you.
It's costing them
$400. Yeah. 3 megapixel camera on the back, 2 megapixel camera on the front, so it's not
great.
Not a great camera, but again, I don't think people are going to be doing the tourist thing
hold
with
the
this
camera,
thing. It's got a micro SD slot, which is really cool for expansion. And the most interesting part for me is the IR sensor right here.
So what is that?
Doing for you? So like I've got my iPad here, and I use it a lot as a sort of kiosk at my media. So when I'm watching TV, I'm like, oh, IMDb, I need to find out who this
like your little
actor.
companion.
Yeah, my little. This actually goes a step beyond that, and you can actually control your TV with it. The tablet comes prepackaged with Peel Smart Remote. Basically, a universal remote. It's kind of like your Harmony One. You can set up macros.
Oh, that's awesome that it can.
Which you can actually use on your iPhone, but you'd have to buy a $100 little piece of hardware too.
Right, so that comes all in the hardware already.
Yep, it's got the IR remote, so you don't need anything else. On to the applications. This just holds applications. We are an application show.
That's right.
So let's do a little rapid fire here.
Awesome.
Apple's Keynote darling, Infinity Blade, is now just $299, and I have a feeling they're making it cheaper because Infinity Blade 2 is coming out. SDBall, an NES-style dodgeball game, is now free in the App Store. I'm a big fan of these 8-bit games. For a limited time, enjoy 20 of Gameloft's best iOS games for just 99 cents. These games include Starfront Collision, Real Golf 2011, Spider-Man, Total Mayhem, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, Splinter Cell, Conviction, Iron Man 2, Rayman 2, the list goes on and on.
Dang.
They've got a lot of fun apps. They're on sale now for the holidays.
Awesome.
Yes.
And make a virtual pizza with Domino's Pizza Hero iPad app. Then have said pizza delivered. Brilliant.
Brilliant. I tried it.
That's awesome.
I went all the way up to actually ordering it, and then I didn't.
Oh, bummer. Anyways, go do it. Google Search is updated with a new iPad look, and Ultimate App Guard protects apps from unauthorized access.
Sweet.
Yeah, so keep your stuff safe.
Yeah.
We'll be recommending 3 apps to make you a Black Friday ninja. But first, let's thank our sponsor.
Ford is back again as a sponsor today, and this time we thought we'd tell you more about how Ford is pushing the envelope on technology more than anyone to empower app makers. This was on full display a few months ago at the TechCrunch Hackathon, where developers were given information on Ford's new API and SDK and challenged to hack new integrations for in-car entertainment and app goodness. Developers from Spotify had the app up and running via AppLink in no time, allowing for control via voice commands. And beyond just passing voice commands, AppLink can allow the car to pass relevant information like GPS, fuel economy, and speed back to an app on your mobile device. Thanks again to the new Fiesta and Ford for sponsoring this week.
So like we mentioned earlier, Black Friday is coming up this week, and I'm not going. But
no.
You might be. And you know, one of my problems in the past was like, oh my God, there's sales everywhere. How do I
so much information
get to them? Yeah. Best Buy is always the big one for me, but usually there might be like better game bundles or something at Target or something.
Or like
I just
Costco
didn't know about.
or...
Exactly. Yeah. So how do you organize all this information? Well, there's an app for that.
Of course.
It's called TGI Black Friday.
Yes.
This is a free app in the iOS store.
Right.
And it's really cool. I don't know, what did you think of it?
I thought it was really cool because it lays out, there's a bunch of different categories you can go through and get you know, the best deals or specific coupons. What I thought was really cool is there's a list of, you can go listed by store.
Yes.
And then in each store, it'll have just coupons like 25% off or $25 off. I have my list here. It's like entire Guitar Center coupon for 10% off.
Sweet.
So it's got specific coupons, so you don't have to, you know, cut them out and like be all old school with it. You can just show them at the store. So it has all of these listed.
Best Buy's got their store organized by DVDs, video games, appliances, TVs.
It's a lot of stuff in there, but the way it's laid out, they did a really good job, I feel like, with organizing it.
You can click on a game and you can actually add it to My List.
Right.
This is a, so you can compile all the deals that you want to get to, and when you're done organizing, you have a whole list of your game plan.
Right, exactly.
Your weekend game plan.
My first on my list is the Remington 770 rifle.
No, really?
From Walmart.
Nice.
All
right, some other tabs on here, like you mentioned, the home screen has got a popular deals tab, so it's accumulating all the stores and saying this is most popular. People are clicking on this the most. It's got the newest ads, and also back at the stores tab, when you scroll down to the bottom of say Best Buy, you can download a PDF of their ad,
right.
so you can actually see it, you know,
right.
physically. Their ad. It takes a while to download. Took a long while to download for some reason.
Yeah.
You've got a categories tab where you can organize, like, again, across all stores by appliances, arts and crafts, automotive, baby. It just goes on and on.
Honestly, there's so much.
And of course, search. This is why I found out Galaxy Tab is not a deal anywhere right now. but the iPad is, and the Apple TV is.
Yeah, so you can have specific, obviously, things.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty useful.
Yeah. So the other problem that I've come across is you may find this great deal in a store, and you're like, oh my God, this is an amazing deal. Or is it? I don't know.
Right.
And I usually find myself, like, I'll go to Safari and quickly, you know, type in the product and make sure it's not cheaper online somewhere else.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit of scrounging around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The easier way to do this is do a price check. Amazon Price Check has a scanner where you can scan the UPC of any product, and it tells you you're getting a good deal or you're not. Well, you figure it out yourself. So there's 4 methods of capturing a product, basically. You can type it in. You can physically say, I'm looking for the blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And it'll pull it up. Great. But there's a funner way of doing it. You can, like I said, you can scan the UPC. That worked with every product that I've tested it on. You can take a picture of it. Annie took a picture of the SimCity comic book and popped up, no problem.
Yeah.
And you can say it. You can actually use the microphone.
I rarely use voice controls, but I've been saying my things in here, and it's been really accurate, which is great. And you can also pull up your account. I linked in my Amazon account, so it already has everything I had in my cart originally.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so you can add products to your cart.
Yeah, these are all my things that I would never be able to afford to buy. I just put things. I know. It's all in my cart actually. But yeah, it's awesome that it imports all that.
That's really cool.
All the information.
All right, we got one more solution for you here. The other thing that I constantly battle with at deals like Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
The math.
The math. What's it actually going to cost me? Because they'll say on the rack like 20% off plus like additional, you know, sales
They do
tax.
a lot of stuff to get in your head, yeah.
I'm not a math major, and I should know how to do basic math like this.
We don't.
I don't want to do it. So there's an app for that, and this one's got a funny name. It's called Calculate Discount and Sales Tax Free. Genius SEO title there.
Awesome.
Very, very simple application. You put in the price of the product. You put in your sales tax. There's actually a lower third here where you can figure out what your local sales tax is, because it changes from state to state and even county to county. You can put in the percentage of the discount, or the actual dollar amount with this little tab there. Right.
So you have, your discount option can either be percent or dollar,
And any additional discounts again.
Right, so a lot of times, like you were saying, they'll have discounts stacked. So you'll be like, the red sticker means it's 25% off, plus the green area means it's another $10 off or something. Yeah, too much numbers.
The one thing I'll say about this is I really wish they would just pull up their own database of sales tax and use like geolocation or something.
I thought that was really interesting that it wouldn't have that built in because it's not that much information.
No.
You know, and it's not like it changes that often.
But it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. You can actually, there's I think a 99-cent version, but the free one is just
yeah, it prompts you to get the full version, but the free is great.
So there you go. Those are our Black Friday solutions.
Black Friday like a boss.
Black Friday like a boss. Let us know what you think. Email us at appjudgment@revision3.com and reach out to us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah.
Google Plus.
Google Plus. We have a Google Plus page. Do it.
Get on all of that.
All of it. All right, we'll see you soon.